India's tech industry is huge. It shows how India has become a powerful force in the world's economy. Cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad and Gurgaon are big tech centers. Some of the biggest tech companies in the world are there. Millions of Indians work in this exciting industry. It helps India's economy a lot. But behind all this success, there's a problem. The work culture can be toxic. Long hours, impossible deadlines, and tons of pressure are normal. This makes people very tired, stressed, and unhealthy. Trying to make more money and compete with other countries has hurt people. Recent news about what Narayana Murthy said about working 70 hours a week and the sad death of someone at EY have made people notice these problems. It's time for India to deal with the bad side of its tech success. Narayana Murthy, the famous co-founder of Infosys, made a lot of people angry recently with his comments. His statements have ignited a widespread and intense discussion about the current work culture in India and beyond. In a recent interview, Murthy suggested that working 70 hours a week is beneficial, especially for young professionals in the tech industry. He believes that this level of dedication is necessary for India to reclaim its position as a global leader in software development. According to Murthy, putting in these long hours is crucial for the country's progress and competitiveness on the world stage. However, his comments have not been well received by everyone. Many people, including those within the tech industry, have expressed strong disagreement with his views. Advocates for workers' rights, mental health professionals, and even some business leaders have criticized Murthy's stance. They argue that his ideas are outdated, unfair, and detrimental to the well-being of employees. Critics point out that such demanding work schedules can lead to burnout, increased stress levels, and overall dissatisfaction among workers. They emphasize the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Despite the backlash, Murthy's comments have highlighted a significant divide in opinions about work culture within the Indian business community. Some business leaders still believe that long hours are a sign of dedication and loyalty. They argue that working long hours demonstrates a strong work ethic and commitment to the company's success. This perspective, however, often overlooks the negative consequences of excessive work hours. It's crucial to remember that a balanced approach to work and life is essential for overall health and happiness. Ensuring that employees have time to rest, spend with family, and pursue personal interests can lead to more sustainable productivity and job satisfaction in the long run. The sad death of a young worker at Ernst & Young shocked everyone in the Indian business world. The worker, who people say was overworked and under a lot of pressure, collapsed and died after working many hours during a very busy time. This made many people angry and sad, and it made the country think about how chasing success can hurt people. It made people ask serious questions about how people are treated at many Indian companies, especially in tech and consulting. What happened at EY was a wake-up call. It showed that companies need to care about their workers' health, help them have a better balance between work and life, and stop making people work too much. Section 4. Overworked and not appreciated enough, the troubles of Indian workers. The problem of working too much in India isn't just a few stories or companies. It's a big problem in how businesses work here. Many Indian workers, especially in tech and consulting, work long hours, don't have weekends, and always have to meet impossible deadlines. This happens for many reasons. Companies want to be the best in the world, bosses have a lot of power, and people are afraid of losing their jobs. Also, the idea that Indians are hard workers is sometimes used to make people work too much. Working so much hurts people's bodies and minds. It makes them tired, stressed, worried, and sick. It also hurts their personal lives. They don't have time for family, friends, or fun. Section 5. East versus West. 2 different ways of working. How people work in India is very different from many Western countries. In India, the work culture is often characterized by long hours and a high level of dedication to the job. Employees are expected to be available at all times, and there is a strong emphasis on meeting deadlines and achieving targets. Working too much and getting burned out are problems in the West too, but they are trying to make work and life more balanced and help workers be healthy and happy. In Western countries, there is a growing awareness of the importance of mental health and well-being. Companies are implementing various strategies to ensure that their employees do not get overwhelmed by work pressures. In many Western countries, companies are letting people work from home, work fewer days a week, take vacations, and have time off when they have babies. This flexibility allows employees to manage their personal and professional lives more effectively, leading to increased job satisfaction and productivity. They understand that mental health is important, and many companies offer counseling and other help for their workers. These programs are designed to provide support and resources to employees who may be struggling with stress, anxiety, or other mental health issues. These differences come from many things, like stronger laws to protect workers, more focus on individual rights, and a change in society where personal time and well-being are important. In the West, there is a greater emphasis on creating a work environment that supports the overall well-being of employees, recognizing that a happy and healthy workforce is more productive. India has gotten better, but it still has a long way to go to be like these other countries and make work productive and good for people. There are ongoing efforts to improve working conditions, promote work-life balance, and ensure that employees have access to the resources they need to thrive, both personally and professionally. Section 6. The mental health crisis. The secret cost of working too much. Working too much in India is hurting people's minds. Long hours, impossible deadlines, and constant pressure are making more people burned out, anxious, depressed, and mentally sick. People don't talk about mental health problems because they're afraid others will judge them or their bosses will treat them badly. This silence and lack of support can be very bad, making people less productive, hurting their relationships, and even making them think about suicide. It's very important for companies to make it okay to talk about mental health. They should offer counseling, teach people about mental health, and let workers take care of themselves without being afraid. Section 7. A better future, finding solutions and hope. Even though India's work culture has problems, there's hope. Many companies are starting to recognize the importance of creating a positive work environment. They are taking steps to address the issues and improve the overall well-being of their employees. More companies are realizing that their workers' health is important and are trying to make work better. Wellness programs are being introduced, focusing on both physical and mental health. These initiatives are designed to help employees lead healthier, more balanced lives. Some companies are letting people work from home or work fewer days a week. This flexibility allows employees to manage their personal and professional lives more effectively, reducing stress and increasing job satisfaction. Others are helping workers be healthy, offering counseling and teaching people about mental health. These services provide crucial support, helping employees cope with the pressures of modern work life and promoting a healthier workplace culture. More companies are understanding that it's important to have a good balance between work and life, and they're telling people to take vacations and stop working after work hours. Encouraging employees to disconnect and recharge is essential for long-term productivity and happiness. These are good changes, but bigger changes are needed to fix the real problems. While these initiatives are a step in the right direction, systemic issues still need to be addressed to create a truly supportive work environment. People need to stop thinking that working too much is good and start caring about workers' health. Changing the mindset around overworking is crucial for fostering a healthier, more sustainable work culture. We need stronger laws, better ways to make sure companies follow the rules, and everyone, companies, workers, and the government, needs to work together to make work productive and good for people. Collaboration and commitment from all stakeholders are essential to drive meaningful change and ensure a brighter future for the workforce.